One. So this is Gary and Carol at our own little Olympics, trying to show you how to fill in the form for Kickstarter. Carol, do you mind timing this?
Yeah, we'll do.
All right. So we know that people are held back by filling in forms. That's one of the big reasons why Kickstarter hasn't kicked off. Do you want to show us where we're at?
Well, I'm gonna go.
Right. Okay.
Go when you start.
All right. Okay. Like, I feel a bit under pressure here. So here we go. I'm share my screen. I'm recording, and we're off to the races. So you would get a link that would send you to this form here. And this form, you'd see it blank, and let's run through it. So you can see we've got 60 applications right now. The first, please do not fill this form out if you do not have anybody on payroll. So we're going to say
that's fine. You just leave that one blank.
We're going to leave that one blank. So, but if you do have somebody on furlough or bankrupt or county court judgment, don't do it. So look, I'm gonna put my email address in there. Only takes a second. I put loving. You put your company name. I am the contact for my person or my company. My number. Company phone number 0203 846 8888. Company address 153 Ladysmith Road. See, it's there. Now, the job location is you want to go to company's house and just make sure that things are in sync. So if you have your accountant down as your company address, it makes a lot of sense to start to put that in there, because
unless it's based from home.
Sorry?
Home-based role.
Unless it's a home-based role, yeah. But have a look and look, that's everything should be in sync. So for me, even though I'm not based there, that's where company house thinks I am. So I'm going to put my address there.
So that's up there, Gary. That's the one above, the box above. Yeah, this one here, as registered on company's house. That's where you put your company's house.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, that one down there, if it's home based, put home based, and if not, just repeat the same address. Yeah.
It's a bit weird why it's not going in the short answer bit, but there you go.
Region of job location.
So I'm London.
London.
Do you agree to Carol and Gary looking after the application? Yes, we do. Kickstarter is only available for limited companies. Do you have your company registration number? So again, if you're not sure, then it's really, you can see how simple it is. Just go straight to the company registration. Now this bit's important. That you, I don't know why it's doing that, Carol.
Just put it in the short answer text below, Gary.
It won't let me click there. How annoying.
That's probably because you're an admin.
Probably because I'm an admin, but look, I'll put it here for now. It's there. So this is really important, that you have somebody on payroll. A lot of people have come unstuck with this. If you don't have anybody on payroll, this afternoon, give your accountant a call and say, could they put somebody on payroll on 0 hours? So it could be yourself, it could be your mum, whoever it is. 0 contract hours, just 1 is allowed. Are you allowed? You're allowed a ratio of 1 to 3. We highly recommend you start with 1. Start with 1 and then go on from there. Do you have people on furlough? Now this is a bit sticky. We have had people go through that have people on furlough, but it lowers your chances massively. It's still worth applying and getting in the system, and you'll get a rejection letter saying that you have to wait until people are off furlough.
It's only next month anyway, isn't it? September it all finishes, so.
That's right. This really helps us, because this comes to us before we send it off. So this is a brief description of what you do, what services you provide, what products you provide. That really helps us out. We will look at your website too, but that certainly helps us. Are you able to provide a job title? So look, social media assistant, digital assistant. It has to be a role that is non-core. That's very important. You must have personal liability insurance. If you don't know where to get that, Carol and I can give you a number and we'll get you help there. Say that you understand all the T's and C's. Provide summary, how you're going to help them. Now, people get stuck here.
We can do this bit.
We can do this bit for you. It would be great if you said that you're happy to be a constant person for references and mentor them long after they've gone. But there's no pressure there. That's up to you, and that's your legacy. How many CVs? They recommend that you see at least 20 CVs. You put less than that, it's not very good. So I put a minimum of 20, maximum of 50. Specific requirements. Now, they want you to put in there that you don't mind as low as GCSE. The higher up you go up the scale of graduates, the less CVs you see. So if you say, I only want to see degree level, you're likely only to see a handful. Leave the net far and wide. Just say you don't want. You'll see everyone, because there are always rough diamonds, and we train them at the end of the day. Position that they'll be working in, and then confirm. And that really is it. That's as simple as that. Carol, how long did it take?
5 minutes, 9 seconds.
Oh. Any words of advice there, Carol?
Just anything that you can't fill in will help you. Just fill in what you can and send it back. It's more important to get the thing going. We can always, email you back and ask for any extra information that we need. So just fill in what you can and then send it over to us.
That's it. So 2 weeks after you filled it in, roughly, you'll get a yes or a no. That's just a rough guesstimate. It seems as if it depends regionally who gets what. So that's Gary and
Carol.
we're here to support you.